good to go. A little late, but I had a bunch of work emails come through. Gotta take care of that stuff, but we're live now. Welcome, everyone. We are branching into alternate timelines now. Hey, what's up, Matt? Auto save. I don't remember. Oh, I guess these are basically the exact same file. These are the only ones on day 3 on the 12th anyway. Has it really been up 4 days since my last stream? I guess it has. Where are we at? I'll have to look at the flowchart again. I've forgotten for some reason. Been really busy lately. My promotion at work hasn't really taken effect yet, but it's kept me busy. I know I've already said that a bunch, but it is true. I constantly get like emails. Oh shit, we're in a Somnium. What's the what's going on here? Where are we at in the flowchart? Here. Subject Iris Sangan. Uncover Iris's secret. A mysterious room, videos, and a strange device. That's right. So this is basically the same place on the timeline as this one, right? No, this is help Iris escape. One of these is Iris's secret, right? This is release Iris. Okay. I thought that was her secret, but it is not. One of these is her secret, I thought. Does this just save Iris? Okay. There's all these fucking Somniums with other stuff about Iris. Okay. But this is the same room that we're in right now. This mysterious room is in the same room as when we synced with her here, where she died in the last timeline. Spoilers, by the way, if you just randomly decided to jump to part 6. I doubt it, though. Kind of a complex series to just drop 6 parts in on. So maybe these two will connect, like this will go to here. Probably not, though, because she doesn't, like, trust us as much in this timeline. So we have 2 branching paths here, though, which is interesting. Maybe one of the paths connects me back to where we were. Is it just the TV and the doors? Those are the only things we can look at? Alright. This is probably... You're probably looking at all of them, Matt.
A CRT TV.
Where's the music? Spin the dial, hit. Either way, we get it 2 times. Is this really the branching path? Fuck it, hit the TV.
Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
But it never
Well,
fails.
This is an old-fashioned object, so...
I just spilled all my water all down my face. Great start. Ooh. Hey, it's the thing I used to cut in all of my videos. Did we just, like,
just now?
brick Iris's
A
brain?
child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation.
Oh, there's a little froggy
There's much to
drawing. Did you guys see it?
interact
There's a gun there as well. Wow, that really was one of the branching paths. Oh, don't worry, the game crashed again. I literally reinstalled the game and all of my... I reinstalled, like, the drivers for my graphics card to try and prevent this. Are we serious? Oh. I guess we are serious. Hit them out. I can't believe that was a branching path. Like, seriously? I guess because it's technically still a, only, like, the second Somnium. Blow it up. Jesus, are we just fucking killing Iris in this decision?
A full-body mirror.
Let's just look, because it's the minimum amount of time. No, we definitely don't want to punch a mirror. I have a gun, the doors, and the mirror. now I think the game crashed. Fantastic. Alright, let's force the game to quit. Pop Steam back open. So I can't even really recommend buying this game. It's fun. Just watch my playthrough. That's about all I can recommend for you. Poorly optimal. At least buy it on like the Switch or something. Where it doesn't crash all the time. I was reading Reddit and no one else really had any fixes. Everyone was just like, yeah, it crashes. Sucks to suck. At least we were only like 2 seconds in and didn't really lose any progress. Cheap PC ports do often have these crashing issues. Alright, we're still gonna go with our branching path of whacking the TV.
Fixing it by...
Well...
Oh, we can't fast forward yet because the game crashed. That's fine, I'll just save as soon as we go through the branching path. The blood unnerves me here. I feel like we clearly make a wrong decision by smashing it. We probably like bash up her brain somehow. But I'm not backing out now that I know the result.
What was that just now?
A child...
Iris...
It is... Let's continue...
I feel like shooting the mirror with the gun probably does something. Just in case, let's save now so we can save our minute progress so far. Oh, that was probably dumb because I saved over one of the branching path thing, whatever. Looking at the gun, does it have anything slower?
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Shoot. Look down the barrel. Probably not. God, everything costs so much time. Looking for something like an inspect that's just 10 seconds.
I see many objects in the room.
Smell. Investigate the TV. Investigate the bottle. Okay, let's smell. That seems to be the shortest thing.
There is a sweet smell, like syrup or almonds.
Well, it's either a sweetener or...
Possibly nitroglycerin.
Be careful.
Because nitroglycerin explodes even from slight impacts, it is usually mixed with acetone to lower the sensitivity.
Acetone, huh?
I did not expect Iris to be aware of how to handle such dangerous chemicals.
She wants to blow it up. At least that looks like what my objective is. It says blow it up.
5
So
minutes left, Date.
we probably take the revolver and shoot the explosives, right? We must, because it says I get a negative or a ×2 timey there for
A full
removing
body
the revolver.
mirror.
But what if we shot the mirror?
I see my reflection.
Really?
What could this mean?
Your
It's a mirror?
reflection should be the figure I'm thinking of. So, what is your true form?
Whatever you imagine. My appearance is nothing but a vessel.
So your spirit is your true form.
Thank you for this deep
A full
lesson
body
today.
mirror.
I'm gonna grab the revolver now. You don't
4
mind?
minutes.
Jesus, we're using a lot of time. Oh
It
shit.
is fixed with a vice and cannot move.
Can you loosen it?
Impossible.
Is there some kind of meaning to it?
Well shit, I really thought that was all we had to do. Was just remove the gun. Fantastic, it crashed again. You've got to be kidding me. What can you do? This time I've cheated basically, and I know you can't remove the gun, so we'll do something else this time. At least OBS isn't crashing this time as well, so I have to like restart the stream and post 7 different videos on the timeline. I'm sure that made people mad. Why is this one so glitchy? It doesn't seem like there's much going on. I guess the giant like orange overflow or overlayer thing here. Filter is what's causing it to crash. Looking in the mirror does nothing. Attempting to remove the revolver doesn't do anything. Should we look down the barrel? Oh, I still have my ×2, or my -2.
I see.
Investigate the TV. It's gonna cost me a lot of fucking time, but whatever.
It appears to be a frog. A child's painting.
Let's hope it's not dangerous, or you might croak.
Was that supposed to be funny?
I thought it was humorous.
I was just thinking about the meaning of the painting.
Date got so offended because she didn't appreciate the joke.
A particular meaning.
I agree.
Thank you for that colossal waste of over a minute.
4 minutes.
Jesus.
A shelf. What?
Oh, blew everything up.
The explosions appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room change.
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
We don't have the fucking time to continue. All I know is we've taken the violent path. Hey, what's up, Godot? The game has already crashed twice. The weird, like, orange filter on this Somnium, I believe, is what's making it crash so much.
It appears to be a butterfly reference book with pictures.
Iba would like to read this book.
This is a reference book of butterflies and moths.
Is it irises?
Unknown. There is no name written on it.
There's a lot of time-wasting shit in this
3 minutes,
Somnium.
Dante.
An operating table.
Perform surgery? Yes.
Surgery? For whom?
Just act it out.
Act
Iris.
it out? This is not a children's playtime.
Trap out her
It might help reproduce a memory.
tumor.
I feel like I'm on a medical dragon team.
Dragon. Oh. More violence. We killed the butterfly. Why are we killing everything in this path? I didn't mean to go this way.
Something has spawned.
A birdie. Better fucking load up the buckshot.
Want to check it out?
Not particularly.
A retro TV.
Well, we are in the business of hitting things. We'll save the 1/3 ones for later.
That child's voice is creepy.
And hearing that.
Oh, congrats,
laugh in
Matt.
this situation.
It is unusual.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
A common gas canister.
We're gonna have to
Force
restart
it
the
shut.
Somnium, which is
Cannot
worst case
open it.
scenario.
If you can't, then
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
We have like less than a minute.
A full
Punch the mirror. Fuck it. I don't know.
Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert.
So random.
You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
I don't know, other than to fucking waste my time. What is this shit?
Just a lot.
Open. This is gonna not open either.
That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby-trapped?
It's a Delta Princess.
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me to examine the knife?
Good idea.
That better be a free action. What is this gun doing?
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears.
Still have the same options available to me.
The knife that flew out of the locker.
Seppuku. Fucking push it in.
It cannot be pushed in any further.
Literally everything I'm doing is doing
One
nothing.
minute left.
Fuck.
A double.
Why did I even think these would open?
It doesn't open.
I mean, I knew it wouldn't, but what other options did we have? The only thing left to do really is to look down the barrel of this
A
gun.
revolver. It's dark.
Why not
Oh,
bring your
shit.
face closer?
This is horrifying.
Hmm.
Never fucking look down the barrel of a gun. Stop. You know this fucking thing's gonna fire.
Bang!
No, I cannot see anything. Oh, did you say something?
I didn't think you'd fall for that.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry too.
Right, this is gonna be the first Somnium. I'm gonna have to just tear and stab it. Should have read that
The
earlier, I
knife
guess.
that. Like this? What? I only threw it lightly.
Whatever. I got like 10 seconds left to complete this. Oh, Jesus Christ, we murdered the bird too. Alright, so the last puzzle we gotta solve
Oil
here.
drum, television, and torso.
I think I understand. I'm starting to see the picture.
I'm not.
I do not yet understand it.
Yep. But I fucked this up. We just... I probably just F3 or F2, right? Let's at least look at what the oil drum has for me, though, before
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I
An
know.
oil drum.
Let's at least see what happens when I do one thing. Can't take the lid off either. You can do nothing in this Somnium.
I cannot take it off.
Maybe we don't have.
Can I look
An
inside it?
oil drum.
I have 19 seconds left. Alright, look inside. Nudity. Genocide run? Oh yeah, I just saw that get out. Yeah, this is our genocide run. Did that work?
What does this mean? Bullets?
They might be used for something. Let's keep them.
Oh, the gun. Lock 1? Yeah, let's restart from lock 1. Oh, it's gonna take all 3 of them. It gives me all the time I need. I know how to do stuff, though. Okay. So we do
I
this.
see many.
We investigate the bottle. Didn't spend at least a lot less time this time. This explodes, then it'll spawn the locker. We look at the knife.
What?
A whole bunch of distracting shit going on in this Somnium.
The
A lot of
explosions
traps
appear
and a
to have
lot of like
stopped.
dead ends.
The explosions made the room change.
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
I don't have to anymore. I figured it out, Iba. At least I think.
An up?
I'd rather sleep.
Surgery?
Just
Acted.
it might help.
I bet we gotta watch the surgery again. Not even a very creative animation. It's just like, hey, here's a zoom up of Iba. Usually she's got better interactions for this. She's like dancing around and having fun. Well, what can you
I
do?
feel like I'm on a medical dragon team.
Don't know what that means. Rip. Like a butterfly. That's a good song. Like a butterfly.
Something has spawned.
The gas canister is just a trap, which we've learned.
Want to check it out?
I wonder if by exploring less, am I costing myself
4
just as
minutes.
much time?
Just a locker.
Opening is only 25 seconds.
That was close.
That knife wouldn't have
This
hit
were
her
the
even
Delta
if she didn't
Princess,
drop.
I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby trapped?
I do not see anything.
Good idea.
Over here and look at the knife. That throws it into the fucking
The
stratosphere.
knife that flew out of.
That's only 25 seconds, so I don't need to use a
Like
1/6
this?
there either. I'm gonna have to just start using them though.
What? I only threw it lightly.
This has got to be like a bad mojo path we're going down here, considering we're just killing all of these things. I'm not confident in this having a good ending.
Oil drum, television.
I think I understand.
Okay, now we have to look into the oil thing. We have significantly more time this time around, plus I have a bunch of 1/6 timies. Let's save again, just to make sure we're still making solid progress.
Three minutes, Date.
Yeah, I know.
An
It's better than
oil
the
drum.
30 seconds I had when I was here the, last time. Got that down to 10 seconds. That's my first retry of the game. Hopefully there's no achievement for beating out the game without using any retries, because I blew it.
Ugh.
Sorry, Iba.
What does this mean? Bullets?
Bullets go in the
It might
revolver.
be used for something.
Shoot and kill. Yeah, the last animal is in this,
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Iris totally gets murders in this pathway. Oh, I wonder if looking down the barrel on this thing would be a bad idea,
Can we use
now that we
bullets
have the
found
bullets.
earlier?
Let's not do that. I don't want to kill Iba. We'll just kill this.
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
Oh, I don't get to aim. Pew! Hey, we did it. We killed all of Iris's childhood friends. Yeah, there's no way this has a good ending. This is gonna be traumatizing as fuck. What? Yep, that was traumatizing as fuck. I'll tell you that right now. Ugh. Achievement unlocked, disassociated persona. So did Iris get with So? Or did just witness that? Oh no, she was dissociative with him? Or was like being forced into it and then she disassociated to like try and cope with it? That's kind of
What happened during that Somnium?
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
But we're just as confused as you are.
Okay, good.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into Somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
That is a possibility. The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris... She must have met So Sajima somewhere.
Like one of those
We
parties.
did see Congressman Sajima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him too.
Did that happen in reality?
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
How dare you?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that?
Boss, please.
Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch in Somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
Yeah, but don't tell me she's attracted to
Can't
him.
use the word smooch.
Why not?
So we don't know if Iris and So are acquainted.
That's right, because So is a celebrity of sorts. It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
Everyone's in awkward silence. I feel that. We were silent for a time. While I was deep in my thoughts, I heard Pewter speak.
Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
Gave my short reply and headed to the sink room next door.
Putting me to sleep when I wasn't expecting it? You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
You forced me to sign it.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I want to ask you.
What?
She's like totally not into us in this timeline. She's giving off like total teenager vibes here. I guess she's, well, I was gonna say replaced Mizuki, but Mizuki was nice to us in her timeline.
I'll leave Iris to you, Date.
Why? Fucking help me. Computer is observing.
Is there something you want to ask me? You should be talking to Iris right now.
Yeah, I want to ask you to do this job. Shouldn't the female cop talk to her, not me? I don't know her. Not in this timeline. And in every other timeline where I've talked with her, she's died, so it's probably just time we try someone else talking to her. Alright, first we'll be nice before we ask about her touching older men. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. Normal, I guess. Why? Did you do something that would make me sick?
Yeah,
I just took a peek inside your head is all.
I did not like what I found.
Inside my head?
Do you remember your dream? Because if you don't, I will remind you.
Dream? What are you talking about?
The subject of the sync does not experience somnium as you do. Iris would not know about it.
Well, thanks for telling me that after I look stupid by asking.
Yeah, I know his name and face.
Have you, perchance, done it with him?
I've never met him.
You haven't?
Not at one of those fucking entertainment parties your boss was talking about?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
But,
Iris, let me ask one thing.
are you into older men?
The message Ota sent you on Nile.
I won't tell anyone about that
I
thing,
won't
not
tell
even if they
anyone
torture
about
me.
that thing.
Don't worry, I promise to protect you.
What is that thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, right. They're gonna think I did it. Yeah, you fucking murdered somebody.
Ota's the one who wrote that. You should ask him.
Iba, Ota's phone is still broken, right? But he definitely sent that Nile message.
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
With the same number?
Yes.
Call it.
Hey, Ota. Did Tessa kill people?
Connected.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Is Tessa still at the police station?
Yes?
If you want me to talk, release her. Criminal Procedure Law number 198.
Oh, he's one of these people.
Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect. According to Article 223, this applies to all persons of interest. You haven't issued an arrest warrant for Tessa, right? So if you don't release her right now, you are violating the law.
Oh my god, here we go.
Damn.
Do we have a deal? You want my testimony, right? Bring Tessa here, and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
That's a lie.
This kid is starting to get on my nerves.
Hey, welcome to 3 chapters ago.
So, what are you going to do?
Arrest Tessa and then go interrogate him.
Shit. Iris, come with me. We're going to Matsushita Diner.
Were you talking to Ota?
Yeah, telepathically. I have special powers.
It's funny because it's true, but she's gonna be like, you're a jackass.
Anyway, let's go.
She does not want anything to do with us in this timeline. It's so weird, the contrast, because in the last one, she's like, oh, Date! Oh, be my bodyguard! Protect me! I love you! Let's go on a date! And in this one, she's like, why are you talking to me? Do we have to go to places together? Did you do something to me? You're kind of weird. It's like a normal interaction with a girl.
Tessa!
Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
I have a news flash for you. The police do whatever they want because they're the police.
Maybe not. But you better keep your promise.
Or else they'll investigate themselves and find they did nothing wrong. Is there anything else going on in your room here? It's a family photo. Yeah, turn off my phone. I keep looking at it because I keep expecting to get work emails. Nothing going on here. Yeah, Iris. No one has a smart-ass comment about the poster in this timeline either. What do you have to do?
I was nervous thinking about Tessa. I couldn't stop imagining what dirty, perverted dojin plots you were acting out with her.
As long as I am in your eye socket, that won't happen.
Why?
Wouldn't happen anyway.
This is a dumb question, I
Why does
know.
that matter?
This isn't your first time here. She's so defensive now, though.
Do you want me to leave?
Kind of. You're bugging me in this timeline. You kind of did in the other one, but now you really are. Mood killer. Exactly.
Didn't I tell you? Ask Ota about it.
Well, I just wanted you to throw him under the bus in front of him so he knows he can't trust you. Here's another fucking work email. I can ignore it, though.
Don't you have things to ask Ota? Hurry up.
You... Wow. This is a totally different character.
Yeah, I did. Yesterday in Akihabara.
Well, I already knew that.
She's in the living room in the back. I think she's watching TV or something.
Okay.
Did you come all the way here just to ask me that?
No, you smartass. It's just weird that a cop arrives in the house and the mom's like, alright, go out there, honey.
So let's hear it. What is that thing?
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
Oh,
You little...
Date, will you do me a favor?
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Yeah, and?
I want you to take a good look at it.
The photo.
Yes, the photo.
Oh, I'm gonna look at the photo and he's gonna like look at Iris and be like, what do we do? Are you serious? I'm going to kill this brat. What? This little otaku fucking punk. And he stole my car? Oh, we're going to have choice words. Oh, never mind.
Head is pounding.
We're driving the car.
What time is it?
The day has turned over. It is Monday, 2:50 a.m. You've been unconscious for nearly 5 hours.
Ota got me, didn't he?
Time to send Oda to the Shadow Realm, you're fucking right.
He did. He struck you over the head with the walk.
Little bastard. Why did he do that?
I don't know, but afterward he ran off with Iris.
How do you know?
You had lost consciousness, but I was still watching.
In a literal sense, he was mind crushing. Although I'm about to fucking crush his soul when we find him. If there's an option to kill him, we're taking it.
I recorded video of the incident. Take a look.
I don't need to see.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
Tessa totally killed somebody. What?
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
Tessa!
Was she like gonna kill
What's
him?
wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, such a bad angle. It looks like she's about to like stab the mother or something, or slap her.
Ota.
Lady, are you just gonna ignore the unconscious cop on the ground? What a bitch! Everyone in that family
Why didn't you
sucks.
chase them.
I'm sorry.
You should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
I couldn't move. The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head.
That's a deus ex machina if I've ever seen one. What?
Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
Is the killer Ota?
Iris.
Dude, it's that fucking ice chop block thing, like I said. Look at that shit. Did I not call that?
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Fucking Iris's Twitch stream.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
Ota wouldn't kill her. I wonder if that's the tumor thing from her eye that's bleeding, because if she wouldn't be alive if the eye was ripped out of her head. She's probably dying as it sounds anyway. She's doing this as like a minute popularity stunt. Where did this go sideways for Ota? I kept my foot on the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. Oh, we're still watching the stream? Yeah, she's still breathing. She's still alive. That must be the tumor thing.
That sick bastard.
It's polar bear. Uh-oh. Where did this go wrong for Ota? How did he lose her?
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota?
He's gonna get fucking clubbed.
Stay away from Tessa!
Why is he brave for her, but he fucking abandoned Mizuki? You little shit.
Date, we've almost reached the destination.
Please, please let me make it in time.
How is he suddenly brave now? Is his waifu's in danger? Get out the gun. Hey, Ota's dead. This is the best
You okay?
timeline. Finish him.
Date,
Where did they go?
through the back door.
Just hang on, Ota. Help is on the way.
Fuck this kid. He hit me in the head. You wouldn't be in this spot if you didn't knock me unconscious, asshole.
Don't worry. Iris is alive. Backup is en route to this location.
Look very alive.
Date, pursue the culprit.
All right, I'm on it.
I wonder if her tumor happened to attach to the eye. Oh, I guess there's ocular cancer, so never mind. Oh, we're not pursuing? We're just going right back to police headquarters? What's this?
Any traces of the culprit?
Still nothing. We also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras. They probably got away through the back alley.
While wearing a polar bear costume.
Was a
Maybe
fishery.
they took it off and threw it in the ocean.
If it were filled with something heavy, it would sink to the bottom.
Interesting. This does feel like the right timeline. It feels like I went down the wrong timeline last time, because the other characters are all way more involved this time. Huh, I wonder how this story will play out to people.
They were taken to Central Hospital. Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now. He's stable, nothing life-threatening. Iris, though.
Is she still in surgery?
Yeah.
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed. Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time to complete.
What's the surgery? Just stitching it back up?
Of course. Hitomi's at the hospital, waiting for the surgery to finish.
And Mayumi?
She was at the hospital earlier, waiting for Ota to get out. I think she went back home to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
Date, last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota.
And didn't help me.
Perhaps she knows something.
Yeah, she might. Let's listen to Mayumi's story.
Bitch. I don't care about her story. She left me to die, possibly.
You should ask Aiba about that.
Yes, I have already done some research. Okiura Fishery is owned by the Okiura we know. Renju's father created the
Well,
company.
technically, it's owned by Mizuki now, right?
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management.
Why does it still have his name?
In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
So it's a coincidence the criminal chose that location?
Unknown.
Unlikely.
They're giving statements at HQ right now. The line is pretty long.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
Right. She's part of the Okiura family too.
Hey, I said that. That was my
speaking
suggestion.
of. Hey boss, did you end up sending anyone to take care of Mizuki yesterday?
No, I
Jeez,
forgot.
you're finally getting around to asking that? Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her. She took her back to your house, so Mizuki should still be there.
So Mizuki's at home.
And I'm fairly certain she's furious with you.
Yeah, no shit.
After leaving her alone with Mama, I mean.
I would be. The fuck? We just ditched her.
It's still ongoing, but they haven't found anything of note yet. Date, Aiba, go to the warehouse again and investigate. You two might be able to find some useful clues.
So it looks like we have to go to the warehouse. Mayumi and Mizuki.
So, Sejima? He was in Iris' Somnium yesterday.
It looks like a woman's body up until the head. Right? Am I crazy?
Right. But Iris says she's never met him.
Why not ask So about it?
So lives in Azabu, right? I guess I could.
I don't know if that'll really go anywhere. From this angle, it looks like you should be able to see a boss's skirt, but you can't. Not that I would want to. Bullshit. Also, you totally can.
All right, boss. I'm going to investigate all this.
Got it. We're counting on you.
Let's go, Iva.
Roger that.
We should talk to Mizuki first. She's already mad. Let's try and boil that over. Be like, hey, I know you're mad, but at least you didn't go with me because I got knocked the fuck out. Your friend Ota's a little bitch. Again. Doesn't say the time of day.
Hey, Mizuki. Could you take a break? I want to ask you something.
She's too busy getting fucking swole. Alright. Wow, she's really giving us the silent treatment here, huh? Oh, we can't even click on other objects. She's so mad. She lifts so much weight. Mizuki is still working her muscles. This is, Can we, like, apologize first? There we go.
Listen, I get it. I'm really sorry, Mizuki. Yesterday, I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang. The Kumakuras. Remember Mama said Renju had some connection with them? So I went to question them. But of course, I couldn't take a little girl with me.
Oh, she's gonna be mad you said that.
You understand, right?
No. Gonna rack those weights and fucking hit you in the head.
I'm not afraid of any Yakuzas. I'd make their hearts stop beating in 3 seconds.
Girls shouldn't talk like that.
That's awfully sexist of you. This is why no one thinks you're attractive.
What? Listen.
I'm attractive.
Uh-huh, keep telling yourself that.
Oh my god.
That's why you haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
Why? You gotta be like that. Oh my god. It's true.
My girlfriend is a ninja. You know, she's just hiding in the shadows.
Oh, see, I don't have a clever comeback like that. I just lose my composure and cry.
Sure. So what do you want to ask me anyway?
Alright, settle down, little Miss Attitude. Wearing your fucking onesie.
You watch weird videos when I'm not around, don't you?
Weird videos.
Something about cuckoldry?
What?
No. Those are husbandry videos. You know, like animal husbandry, raising livestock. Anyway, don't touch my computer without permission.
Have a separate account, Date. Fucking lock that shit up if you're gonna be living with somebody. I live alone and I still have my computer password protected. Thank you for that, Mock Girl. I appreciate it.
4 years ago, Mizuki used to hide in them to scare you, didn't she?
Yeah, and I would scold her every time.
She hasn't done such childish things lately.
Good news for me.
You think so? I imagine that a part of you actually misses it.
Oh, he does.
It's cold. I'm going to catch a cold over here.
What? I guess that's why she's still wearing her jacket inside. Mizuki took over my bed. That's rude. That dude's such a nice guy, man. Like, what? So wholesome. He just lets this person,
Hey, Mizuki, could you get rid of the Cleone in there?
Aw, do I have to?
Yes.
How is Cleone? Hang on. It's a sea slug?
If it were just 1 or 2, I'd let it slide, but there's 100 in there.
It's not my fault they started breeding.
What? It's gross. It's packed with beer, food, and a bunch of Cleone. Do you, like, eat them? The Japanese really love seafood. As an American, I only eat beef. And that's it. Beef and pork. That's 100% of my diet. Also bread. I eat a lot of bread. Not that I can actually bench that. She's doing it. I can't, but she can. I don't believe that. They keep their outfits somewhere else, huh? I love the concept. Hey, it's the pipe that she beats somebody with in the other timeline. Mizuki's favorite metal pipe.
Hey, could you stop hanging your clothes next to mine?
Why?
Your old people smell is going to get all over them.
I mean, I do like older women.
Date, I don't think that is what she's talking about.
Easier, Missy. This is my house, and I will put my clothes wherever I feel like it. You're lucky they're being hung up.
I saw the video. The one at 3 a.m. last night.
What is up with
Ota
you
is
watching
amazing.
traumatizing shit? Ota's not. He fucking knocked me out.
I'm changing my mind about that guy.
Why?
Ota's out of intensive care. Iris is still... But I know she'll be okay. Iris's surgery will definitely be a success.
You stay positive, even if there's no reason to be. It's one of your good qualities, Date.
Was that a compliment?
What?
I believe it. Iris is going to be just fine.
Look at that. We're turning the ship around, boys and girls.
Where's the officer? who
Mizuki
dropped you
likes
off?
us now.
I told her to go home. I said I would call her to check in.
Okay.
Why are you disappointed? Did you want to meet her?
It's not like that.
You wanted to see her boobs? I thought you were more into small boobs, pervert.
What? Where is this going? You're escalating this.
I like big boobs too.
I suppose you are what they call a tit man.
Okay. Ass is the way to go, by the
Okira
way.
Fishery is a company Grandpa made. I don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though. Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They aren't family.
Do you know who?
I never met him. He died before I was born. But Daddy did tell me stories.
What kind of stories?
Back when Grandpa was in Great-Grandma's tummy, she was on a passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm. She had to have the baby out on the ocean.
On the ocean?
Yup. And then Grandpa was raised by dolphins.
Huh?
I think she's pulling her leg.
By the time he was 10, he was catching fish with his bare hands.
And that's why he owned a fishery. Oh, it makes sense.
And then Grandpa got up on land and learned language and culture and stuff. And then he decided to start up Okira Fishery.
Sounds like a tall tale.
Yeah, Grandpa was a legend. All the fishermen and sailors respected him.
That can't be true. Just let her have it. But there's a small part of me that's thinking, maybe. After all, Mizuki herself seems superhuman. I'd believe her grandpa was an incredible man. Alright, see you, Mizuki.
Thanks for talking with me, Mizuki. It was helpful.
Was it?
I have to continue the investigation, so...
Hey, what's up, Michael? I was like, was it though?
Wait, you're leaving me again? I'm coming with you.
No.
Why?
I can't involve you. This might be dangerous.
It's okay, I'm strong. You know how strong I am, right? You were the one who knew how special I was before anyone.
It was 1 year ago. I noticed something strange when Mizuki came home from school.
Hey, what happened?
Dude, she's a fucking thug. Just a random? I don't know. What does Mizuki do all day? Just fucking lift weights, apparently. She's out here fucking bench pressing 265. Ugh.
Who did this to you?
Some kids at school. 5 or 6 of them. They said I was a weirdo because I don't live with my mom and daddy.
People actually say shit like that? That's so fucking rude.
And they teased me. And I got mad and I told them to go away and they hit me.
Tell me their names.
Oh, there you go, Date. See, he's a good guy.
I'll teach the little punks a lesson.
Date, wait. Adult intervention will not solve this problem.
Make us feel good, though.
Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself.
Mizuki, come on. It's time to train.
What?
I'm gonna teach you how to kick their asses. We're starting right now. Get ready.
My baby's a scrapper.
Why the shrine?
Aw, look at her.
The shrine is the perfect place for special training.
It is?
You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this.
Her little gi.
Sure, whatever.
First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming stronger. Follow these 4 rules, and you will acquire power beyond your wildest dreams.
Date, are you playing a character or something?
I'm not Date. While we're in training, I am Master.
He's a good adoptive dad. Oh shit, I'm actually training her. The key to victory is to kill the heart.
Mizuki, do you know how to win any fight against any opponent?
Don't get in a fight in the first place?
Wrong!
That is a respectable answer. But no, the way to win any fight is this. Hit them first, and hit them hard enough to finish them.
I kinda get it, but...
Date knows that shit. He's fucking out here throwing people into walls.
Of course, I'm not saying that's how you should behave. But thinking about this will make a big difference in a real fight.
Yeah, okay, I get it, but... Seriously, Date, are you like acting or something?
Not Date, Master. In a fight, you must first be victorious in your mind.
I'm gonna remember these lessons.
Like thinking I'm not gonna lose?
Exactly. I do the same mental preparation before going to a strip club. Before I go in, if I tell myself that they're all out of my league, then they will be. The mental fight has begun the moment I put my hand on the door.
Yeah, I see.
What? No, don't learn from this example.
Actually, no. That's stupid.
Oh, you see it.
Like, when you get into a fight, aim for the heart?
No, it's the opposite. You must kill your own heart, Mizuki.
What do you mean?
If you are going to fight, you must suppress any mercy or emotional attachment. If you have even a mote of sympathy within you, it will be impossible to fight to your potential. Do not think of your opponent as a man. Think of them as a target, a punching bag or a board.
Just a punching bag. Huh.
Well, this is the part where we killed any emotional expression she had.
What? Why?
The best training you could ever have is to be mindful during your everyday life. Diet and exercise form a strong body. And if you are always maturing intellectually and emotionally, you will always be able to anticipate your enemy's first move.
I get it. But you're so messy. Does that mean you can't fight?
Hark, the blowing of the wind through the trees.
You can't just say something cool to avoid my question.
Anyway, practice these 4 truths, and you will get stronger.
This sounds like a scam.
Believe in me. If you do as I say, you'll be thanking me in time.
Are you sure?
And how about we do a baseline test? Show me what you've got.
Huh?
Let's see. How about you throw a punch? I can guess your strength from that.
If you say so, I'll give it a shot.
First, close your eyes and concentrate.
Close your eyes in a fight? That's really bad.
Exactly. Then, punch forward. Huh?
How is that? You don't have to be nice. I know I'm weak.
How did she lose?
Hey, by the way, did you swing back at those bullies?
No, I didn't do anything.
Why? What?
There were a bunch of them. I didn't think I could.
I see. She doesn't know her own strength.
I suppose not.
Mizuki, let's just say I think you should be more confident in yourself.
Really?
But never ever strike your master. That is a must.
Also, I provide you food, clothing, housing.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, you're so strong you scare me sometimes.
Well then,
No, I can't take you with me.
why not?
Because
You're 12.
I took responsibility for you. I promised Renju. I can't put you in danger.
That's not fair. Bringing up Daddy.
Iris and Ota feel the same way. They don't want you hurt either. You have to understand, Mizuki. If I need your help, I'll let you know. When the time comes.
Really?
Yes,
Promise?
I promise. Let's go, Iva.
Where to?
I like their relationship a lot in this timeline. This is way better. Oh, I don't care about going to the hospital. Let's go to the Sejima residence because I know how this is gonna go. We're gonna walk in, we're gonna be like, hey, he's gonna say fuck off. I don't wanna tell you anything. Bye. And it'll be a waste of everybody's time, but let's just knock it out of the way.
How did you get in?
Hopped over the fence.
That's trespassing, you know.
I'm also the cop. Here, let me report it. Doot 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 doot. Oh! Turns out it's okay.
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
He smiled. Sounds like he liked that.
Well, that is strange. Why is Reika from the Cabaret Club over there?
That's a lantern. Doesn't look anything like her.
I've heard this voice line before. There's always some weird dialogue in this pond.
Iva, a giant salamander.
Mr. Sejima is a wealthy man. Perhaps it is his pet.
Really?
There are many koi in the pond, as well as a salamander. Wouldn't the salamander, like, eat the fish or something? Maybe I just don't understand nature enough, but I feel like they'd eat each other. Hey, bodyguard. What do you have to tell me about your boss? Did he kill people?
No. It's this girl.
Cute.
What was that?
Nothing.
You just said cute, didn't you?
I did not.
You did.
Did not.
Did?
I said shoot.
Why would you say shoot?
Look, I said I don't know her, all right?
And settle down, Gohan.
I don't know anything. Even if I did, I couldn't tell you. I'm sworn to confidentiality. Congressman Sajima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
Sounds like he's reading that right from his script.
How about from last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom, resting.
Can you prove that?
My word should be enough.
Iba, are there any security cameras in the mansion?
There are several, but for some reason, they are all powered off. There is no image data for the past few days.
Really? That's too suspicious to ignore.
Here, sleeping, of course. Why? What happened?
Did you not see the news?
No, I've been reading a book. I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, really? It was the cure for cancer. Shame you didn't do it. Everyone was thinking it was you.
I told you yesterday. My relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
Hey, Iba. You were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
Oh, we can continue that later.
Must not be very relevant, because that keeps getting pushed back.
I don't. Who is that?
Showed him the picture of Iris.
This girl. Do you recall seeing her?
No, I've never seen her.
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
This guy's a politician. Lying is his job.
Well, true.
Are you finished here?
I'm just getting started.
You won't get anything, no matter what you ask. So Sajima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that, not yours.
Okay, I didn't want to get rough. But if I need to, I'll feed you to the koi.
I'd like to see you try.
Date, he's not all talk.
What?
Check his body.
He's got a couple guns on him, I assume.
This guy has a handgun.
It is, of course, real and loaded.
I've got a gun.
So you're carrying, huh?
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The gun you have on you.
I don't have a gun.
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
I could search you.
Oh yeah? How? You need a warrant for that.
Are you finished? If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
Date, I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here.
We could if we beat the guy up.
It's better for us to return to HQ.
This is why I hate politicians.
Oh, I want to beat him up. I really don't want to talk to the mother, but let's do that, because I imagine the gold mine's in the warehouse. I just want to ask the mom, hey, do you remember when you saw me dead on the floor? And you didn't do anything about it? Thanks for that, by the way.
Who might you be?
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
You don't remember?
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
The lump on the back of my head that you just ignored? For starters. Probably really nothing worth talking about in here anymore that I haven't already heard. Let's just talk to her and get out.
Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
Bitch, I was here!
You were sleeping? That can't be.
Who is this then?
Ota.
You left the diner to chase after Ota and Iris. I saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
Well...
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night.
Wow.
I was asleep. I was dreaming.
Dreaming?
I was on the floor. You saw me.
Yes. A very nostalgic dream.
Yeah, where your kid fucking listened to you?
It was when my son had just started elementary school. I had Ota run an errand for me, and he was taking so long, and I was waiting.
That's when you met Iris.
My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him. I found him at a traffic signal, crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push. That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light.
No one walked by?
So stubborn. So stupidly honest.
He's not, though.
That's my Ota. He was so cute. I couldn't help it.
He's a liar. He also bashed me in the head and smiled about it. Let's talk about that.
Oh, this?
As Mayumi spoke, she turned the photo towards me.
This is a family photo from when Ota was still small. I wanted to look at it again.
What's up with the dad's face? And the Hitler mustache.
Horrible mother. I've always caused trouble for my husband and Ota. They've helped me so many times. I am such a burden. But they were always smiling. They were so kind.
Were. Notice the were there. Before your son became a murdering psychopath.
I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day. They knew how much I liked floral patterns. So they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife. Oh, I was so happy. I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from. It's kind of embarrassing, but isn't it such a nice photo?
No.
Yes, it's very nice, Mayumi.
Oh.
Oh, who knows?
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father. His name is Matsushita Takaro.
A weird face.
He died of myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
What? What is going on here?
Is she just out of it? Is that what we're learning? She's just like high as shit all the time? That's why she doesn't remember seeing me?
What are you talking about?
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital? My boy's fine. You
What?
shouldn't say things like that to a mother.
Date, I noticed something. Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on?
Sure. Well, normally you pull this up for me.
Do you see it?
Part of her brain is blue.
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
Which means...
Mayumi has an illness. I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
Dementia.
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments were coming from.
Yeah, she's just
run
kind
a
of
diner like that?
in La La Land there.
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years. Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district. It is not technically within the restricted area. However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park. Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped coming, and then, naturally...
Then the father died, so... Yeah.
Does Mayumi not notice that the store is closed?
I do not think so.
Because of the dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Well, this is sad now. I still don't like your kid, but...
Well, is that all? I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
Yikes. Mayumi stood and went to the kitchen.
Date, let's go. It's better that you leave things be.
You're right.
Yeah, probably just... Alright. Looks like she's cutting vegetables. Interesting. Well, now we should go to the hospital to talk to Ota and be like, hey, tell me about your mom. Also tell me about why you hit me, you little shit. Where's Chad at, by the way? Where you guys been? Hello. Oh, awkward.
Are you okay?
Realized we were gonna talk to the mother.
Date.
The nurse
she's
told me
happy
you were
to see me.
here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful. They told me she would be fine.
Oh, perfect.
After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders, and I just collapsed.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
But I'm fine now.
That seems like a weird dialogue for him to include. Yeah, the nurse told me. Then why would I know to need to repeat it?
I feel much better.
Share the fanfiction in the Discord.
Peekaboo.
Pardon me?
When Iris was little, we used to play hide and seek. Seeing that curtain made me think about it.
Dude, she likes Date. Because he's got that, like, kind of single father vibe, and she's got the single mother vibe. And they're like, kids are friends. She's about it. I ship them. Not as much as I do, Aiba, but Aiba's more for me. Date, I think, would do better with, Hitomi. About your alibi? Ooh, that's probably a rough way to start this. Let's just ask about Iris first. Let's start slow.
Iris lost her left eye.
Hey, that's not all bad. I lost
Found it
mine.
yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it. But I'm thankful she's alive. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had. While I was waiting for news from Iris's surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
That must have been very painful.
Yes.
Oh.
So, Sejima? The politician?
Why does everyone call him the politician, not like the mayor or something? I never refer to people as the politician.
Yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so. I am so thankful for Oda. No, words don't even do it justice.
Now, see, this is Ota's fault. Everyone's giving him credit now. But why is Date ignoring the fact that he pelted me? If he had just not hit me, this wouldn't have happened because I could have shot whoever was grabbing Iris. She'd still have her eye.
Ota saved Iris, didn't he? I heard the police talking about it. If Ota didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead. I really don't even know what to say. It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you. Ota was actually one of my students. I was his teacher in elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice. Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man. He risked his own life to save someone else. His mother must have raised him well.
He probably doesn't remember.
Hitomi, what were you doing around 3 a.m. today? I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
I was sleeping at home. The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m. That's when I heard about all this.
Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material.
The cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Correct.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
Not necessarily, but...
Interesting. Alright.
Sorry for asking you so many questions at a time like this.
No, it's fine.
I should go.
I should go. I thought we were gonna talk to Ota here. Maybe he's still in recovery or whatever. I guess.
Two cars.
These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
One van and one station wagon.
That's Ota's car. I don't know who this is. This must be the killer. Hey, it's one of these barriers again. Dude, these oil drums are so important.
It looks like that girl Reika from the cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
He looks nothing like her.
Not too so defensive of her. It does not look anything like Reika.
Aiba, what's in the box?
It looks like a person.
What?
No, never mind. It's a silicone doll. In the shape of a woman.
Oh, I see.
Nice.
Can you please move the crane?
Date, please shut up.
Oh, stop.
This is why you gotta do all the side, like, clicking on stuff.
Date, look! The School of Mullet!
And?
Aren't the fish so cute?
Look at that. Just disrespect the mullet Aiba found. Oh, hey, it's the forklift. There you say there's just nothing.
This station wagon is a stolen car.
Stolen?
Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen. It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday. The theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Koshu Highway.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on.
What an
The
idiot.
doors might have even been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
Who took the car?
Ota Matsushita.
What?
Ota got into the car and drove off. The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident.
Interesting.
Ota's fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that car. There is no doubt that it was Ota.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
So he has an alibi because he was stealing her car.
About 10 minutes later, Ota appeared on screen.
Ota stole the car at 10:33 p.m. That makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen. Who owns the van?
The Matsushita family. It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
What happened? I wanted to speak to Ota for the first time ever.
Ota's fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gearshift. Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those were the only prints recently made.
So who drove this then? Ota could have driven both the vehicles here.
Was there anything else found inside the car?
There was one thing.
What was it?
Ota's cell phone. The one he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat.
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated. I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse.
Oh, but I didn't even get to talk to the police officers.
Wow, it's cold in here.
What's that guy's name?
The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death.
Well then, you had better get started.
Hey, real quick. You have a family? Oh, first I should ask him all of the things. Hang on. This will be great.
No, nothing so far.
You're useful.
No, unfortunately I live alone.
Yep.
With a job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet new people.
Same here.
Once this case is wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret club together?
Hey, now you're talking. You're buying, right?
Ooh.
Sure, I'll expense it.
I recorded that conversation. I will be sending it to the boss later.
How dare you?
On second thought, why don't we split it?
Aw, lame.
I bet you're ruining this for me. I'm about to have a bromance with a guy who I'm gonna really piss off.
Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl. This could be the start of something.
Huh. Yeah, thinking the same thing.
Hey, what was your name again?
Good one, Date.
Have I asked you before?
Yeah.
Wait, give me a second. It's coming back to me. It has something to do with glass?
Where are you getting this from? I have a pretty unique name.
This is the best
Remember now?
subplot in the entire game, by the way.
Yeah, I think I've got it. It was 3 syllables. Something like 6 letters long.
You remember all that, but not my name?
Oh, I'm sorry, man. But seriously, though, what is it?
You still don't know.
No, not yet, but I've almost got it.
On the tip of my tongue.
3 syllables, 6 letters. Kodaka. Right?
Not even close. Do you want me to just tell you?
No, give me a hint.
It starts with Ka.
Starts with Ka, 3 syllables, 6 letters.
You're making this sound like a riddle.
Is it... Kanaiza?
Yeah, sure, man. That's my name.
What did you miss, Naruto? You missed what this guy's name is. His name is probably born between June 22nd and July 22nd. That's my friend. Oh my god, that was great.
There are only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use?
Oh, Iris didn't die in this timeline. Spoiler. She lost her eye, just like me. That must be Ota's blood. Well, sorry, Ota. Then who did? Nobody's died yet. Somebody will. Well, I guess technically, Renju and God, I don't even remember her name. The first the victim, Shoka? Mizuki's mother. She's so irrelevant to the game. Like it leaves her so quickly. You just don't even get time to really think about it.
The tires of the forklift are clearly frozen to the ground.
It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy.
What seemed noteworthy?
It really does look like Reika from that cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
I told you it does not.
Some engineer from NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires. That keeps me warm. Nice, right? All the cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
Why don't I get one? What? You still look cold, though.
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
"3 a.m. this morning. Iris was lying right here."
If Ota hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late.
If Ota didn't knock me out, they wouldn't have been in that situation in the first place. Fucker.
A
Still
video
bitter about it.
camera and laptop.
I disagree. I don't really think Boss has that much to do with it.
This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
Well, you have access to cameras and
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner.
How do they have Wi-Fi here?
However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
Perfect.
That machine is used to cut ice.
And people.
We have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it. This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
Any fingerprints?
Nothing.
They wore that
No
stupid bear
fingerprints have
costume.
been found at the scene at all. This entire warehouse is clean.
I see.
Well, that's everything here, I think. But clearly it's not, because it's not just advancing story. Ah, shadow.
There's something there.
You should go pick it up.
Thank you. I was gonna just look at it and ignore it.
Huh. I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate. You've been collecting them for 3 years. Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them for Mizuki, but eventually, you got hooked on them. Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Perhaps we can use it as a clue. Let's investigate further.
Any fingerprints on it?
Oh, it's freezing.
Date, we're at our limit. We've examined everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere.
I agree.
There's nowhere else to go, really. I guess police headquarters now, right? Yeah, there we go.
Before we reach HQ, let's summarize our investigation so far.
Give me dashboard puns.
These are tasty when they're golden brown.
I believe you're referring to hash browns.
It's still funny every time.
Mirror, mirror in the car. Who is the most handsome policeman by far? Why, that is Mr. Date, of course.
Date, this is starting to concern me. You really should get some sleep.
Yeah, you're right, man. There's never been more true facts stated in this chat.
A boxer puts his boxing gloves in the glove box.
What else we got going on the gloves? Alright, Iva. About so, we didn't really learn much. I will complain first.
Likely because you haven't had a good night's sleep.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been this busy.
It's been a while since I've had a good night's sleep in real life, too.
If my body were made of flesh, I would offer my lap as a pillow.
Ah, the dream.
What? You can't say something like that out of the blue.
Why?
Now it's awkward.
Why would you ruin this for me, Date? She's perfect.
There is only circumstantial evidence linking So Sejima to the new Cyclops serial killings.
I agree, but there has to be more to it. The Kumakuras had connections to both victims. So has a connection to the Kumakuras. There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow. So also might have connections to Iris.
Because So appeared in Iris's Somnium?
Yeah.
I am more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards.
Yeah, they're the ones killing
I did
things.
some research and discovered that Mr. Sejima hires substantial security. If all of his security staff are this heavily armed, Yakuza gangs pale in comparison.
Yeah, right, Naruto? It's the worst.
Is So trying to start trouble?
The Date ruins it for me every time. But yes, So definitely is not killing anybody. He's having his bodyguards do it if he does. I don't think he really is. I think he's just in this for like money and shit. Jackie from Danganronpa was a Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist. What would her ace monster be? Trash post? I don't get it. Her ace monster would be Blockman, by the way.
Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is letting on.
I thought that was very clever.
Mayumi is suffering from dementia. If Mayumi followed Ota and Iris, it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume.
We're gonna have to fucking sync with her.
But...
she might not remember.
correct. Mizuki did not have any new information about Okiura Fishery.
All of our leads were
It seems there is
kind of
nothing
busts.
linking that company to Renju.
Still, something's not right.
What's not right?
There is an important piece of news.
What's the important piece of news?
What is it?
The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse. Fingerprints were found on it.
Whose?
Mayumi Matsushida's.
What?
Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience store 812 on Koshu. This was captured on security footage. 812 stores are commonly called 8s. 8 is not far from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
Hold on a second. I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight.
Allow me to summarize.
Please.
The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
Unknown. All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at an 8 store last night.
Where did this go wrong? So we got knocked out around like 8 p.m., right? And then they run off in the station wagon. The mother follows. Then somewhere they lose Iris to the kidnapper. They decide to stop for chocolate. And then Ota goes to save her? The evidence is really piling up for Mayumi.
And that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
Did she go there and drop it?
It is possible.
Well...
Or she gave it to Ota. That seems more likely.
Sorry to interrupt your brainstorming, but there's a call from the boss.
Connect me.
Date, did you hear that Iris's operation is over?
Yeah, I heard about it at the hospital. She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious. She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
Alright.
Ota, however, seems like he can talk now.
Achievement unlocked. Appendix analysis.
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it. I'll head over.
I'll meet you there.
Wait, why are you coming too? Since when? Boss is out in the open here. I guess this could be where she kills people if she's a traitor or whatever. In this timeline, oh, I wonder if because Pewter was a traitor in the last one, she's a traitor in this one. And then it turns out just everyone's out to get us in the true ending. Spooky.
How are you feeling, Ota?
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
Alright, that's good.
I'm just gonna go ahead and punch that stab wound for hitting me over the head with a woke.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
Boss got right to business after introducing herself. I don't know why, but Ota seemed almost happy to answer. Maybe it was the drugs, maybe it was the high from the from surviving a life or death situation, or maybe it's the fact that Boss is sexy, or maybe it was because he saved Iris.
Yeah, sure.
No hat Ota is cursed, by the way.
Hey, Date, when are you planning on leaving? The good stuff is gonna come on soon.
You're not watching that tonight. Is it a bedside table when you move it away from the bed?
I suppose then it's just a table.
But it's not a table, it's like a weird shelf thing. Oh shit, I didn't mean to talk
If I
to her.
did, I would have told you already.
I don't know that. Anything going on here? Seems like the answer is no.
Hey, Date, I don't think I can sleep by myself tonight. Will you sleep with me?
Why me?
Oh, then that old woman over there is fine.
Old woman?
Poor Boss. How old is Boss? Hang on. He's like, what, 40 or something? $42. Called it.
I'm kind of interested in Ota.
In me?
You protected the woman you love. That's not easy to do. I wanted to meet the brave little hero.
Hero?
Little? I'm 24.
To me, you're still little. I'll leave this to you,
Ouch.
Date.
Boss over here calling me little. About the walk, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
Oh, that was... I thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's not gonna cut it, dude. You're getting all this credit for saving her, but she would have been in trouble in the first place if you didn't hit me.
It's okay. But you're not gonna get a second chance.
I won't do it again. I swear on Ganesha.
You should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
Her surgery was successful, right?
Yeah, thanks to you. If you weren't there, Iris would have been in real trouble.
I don't like giving him
I'm
credit for the
Tessa's
save.
biggest fan. Any fan would have done what I did. It's nothing special. It's as normal as garlic and ramen.
I think that depends on preference.
Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of my new power. When I locked eyes with that polar bear, I saw him start shaking. He saw how strong I was and got scared, no doubt.
He stabbed you.
Ota's body temperature is rising.
He's embellishing his story quite a bit.
I think we can let that go today.
Yeah, you're right.
No. Hey, little shit, why are you lying?
Were you watching the stream?
Yeah, you're right, Hex.
A big polar bear.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside. Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
Wow, you should be a detective too, Oda.
That's... Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts.
Iris dying as the Mokuba gets kidnapped. Well, she's not dead yet. In this timeline so far, she has survived.
You know what happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down.
But I can't tell you.
Why not? Calm down and think about it.
Because Iris killed people this time.
The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
Okay.
Oh yeah, first tell me what happened. I need to
You
connect.
mean after hitting you with the walk?
Yes, don't remind me, you little shit. You're on thin ice.
Yes.
I'm also confused on the timeline of events here.
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away.
Okay, I knew that.
I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather.
And then they were ambushed or something here?
I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu. I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car, and I went inside. But then, I heard Tessa screaming, "Ota, help!" I ran out of the store as fast as I could. But the car was driving away! I looked around, and I saw there was a car with its engine still on, and...
The station wagon, right?
In this situation, if someone gets kidnapped like that, or something, and then you steal a vehicle, do you get in trouble for the theft? Or do you think it's just kind of up to the person that their vehicle got stolen to just drop the charges as long as you cover the damages of the vehicle? Or would insurance cover it? That's confusing. Interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of irrelevant to the case, but I'm interested.
Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel. I didn't mean to steal it. I just needed to borrow it.
The time was 10:33 p.m. Now we know why Ota stole the station wagon.
I mean, we could kind of infer that part. This isn't really the confusing part of the timeline. Is that his mom's station wagon? I doubt they own two vehicles, though.
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
You didn't contact the police?
I thought, after I hit you...
You shouldn't have worried about that.
But that's all that I was thinking at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was panicking. And that's why I didn't realize it right away.
Not so much for being the brave little boy.
Realize what?
My phone. I left my new phone in the car.
Why's that so important?
Because he couldn't call the cops without his phone.
Because the phone had GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water. You know the rest.
Okay. Interesting. But why don't we acknowledge that he couldn't call the cops, even if he wanted to?
Did you see me turn off the saw?
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What happened?
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank.
Oh, we're gonna sync with Ota here, aren't we?
I remember rushing the bear, and I think I was fighting him for a while. And we got tangled up, and then before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
That could be a weird Silent Hill twist, Hex.
Just to make absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
Could happen. It's not outside the realm of possibility.
No, I didn't.
Voice? Body type?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can remember?
I'm sorry, I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date, look.
Oh, come on.
You little shit.
After all this, what is he trying to hide?
Why are you still lying to me? Let's throw him a softball and ask him about the chocolate.
Does this jog your memory?
Which is making me hungry. Oh, cool. Thanks, Hex.
Oh.
Is it the ones that I posted in Discord earlier? Or are they like totally new ones?
What? Do you know something about it?
Ota.
You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Absolutely.
When do we start strangling him? Oh, that's really cool, Hex. Yeah, I'll take a look at those as soon as the stream's over. In the Discord, which you can join, link in the description below if you're not already part of it. I haven't been enough people talking lately. You guys gotta hop in. I'm like pretty much always looking at it.
Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
What?
What did you lie about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out. That part is true. But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't. I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Obviously, you bought the phone.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah.
Why did you hide that?
Because something happened after.
Iris hooked up with So. Right?
This must have been about 8:50.
Because he was at that party. The party was rented out for a bunch of diplomats, right?
I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
Iris was driving it?
Iris totally killed somebody.
Whoa! You surprised me!
I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong?
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
Remember in the interrogation with her? She would need a car to move the body. And her defense was that she didn't have a license, so she couldn't drive.
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one.
You don't have a license?
She's a killer!
Shh! Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car.
You little liar.
Please don't tell anyone.
Okay.
You promise?
Anything for you.
Fucking loser.
After that, the light turned green and she drove off.
Was Iris the only one in the car?
Yeah, it was just her. That's what I meant by that thing. An idle driving without a license is a huge deal.
Wait, why?
So I kept quiet.
I don't really understand Japanese culture enough to know why that would really be a big deal. Fucking teens drive without a license all the time.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together. They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building. 2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car. What are your thoughts?
He was dead by 10 p.m. that night, right? Can we check the... Hang on. Is there like a case file thing? Where can we find... Would it be under Renju's profile? When did he die? Fuck is Renju? There it is. When is his time of death? What the hell is going on in this picture? Oh, she's coming out of the TV and her head's backwards. That's hilarious. Alright, but seriously. What was his time of death? He died here. This is on Saturday.
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
But consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops killer.
Or it was a
If Ota
ruse.
had not reached her in time, she would have been killed.
Could have been a ruse. A cover.
What is going on here?
What is going on here?
Date, Ota is acting strange. I advise caution.
What do you mean?
Is that a gun or something? Why does he have a knife?
I don't believe it.
He's holding a knife.
Why does he have that?
In any case, you know what you have to do now.
I know.
Fucking beat his ass. Let's do it. Oh, I've been wanting to do this for a while.
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Just let me go!
Thanks, boss.
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
He's going in the sync
You
machine.
can still get information inside his head.
We're gonna do 2 Somniums in a single stream. Look at this shit, boys. Better fucking save my game before it crashes 7 more times. If you missed the stream, Hex, the first Somnium crashed twice.
Dante, as you know, the limit is 6 minutes. Please do not go over it.
That's gotta be relevant.
Won't be a problem.
At the end of the game, I bet you we go over
Are
it.
you sure this is okay?
No.
Ota just came out of surgery.
If anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
But
It's fine. Just get it done.
Good enough for me.
Interesting. Why did he have the knife? Is he the killer? I also wanted to take a look at the chart one more time and see where the branching paths were going. I wonder if they could have connected like I was thinking. I see in a little box.
Can you please take me with you? As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
Dude, that's me.
Sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
Is this the cold storage warehouse?
Seems to be.
Not a manga cafe? Or an otaku shop?
Not much, Matt.
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
I see. By the way, are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
Hey, that's...
The polar bear. But yeah, he's obviously gonna have recurring dreams about the fucking murdering.
Stop right there! The heavens call. The earth cries out. The crowds roar. All calling on me to strike back against evil. Hold on, Tessa. I will save you. Yeah!
Spider-Man, yeah.
I will protect Tessa!
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
This is Ota's memory of it.
Yeah, well, he's embellished it a little bit in his head. The adrenaline's kind of made him forget some portions of it.
It appears to be a bit exaggerated.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Somnium scan. Activate.
She's shaking like that. This one probably doesn't have a branching path. We just did that. He's his own mental lock. We almost ran out of, well, we did really run out of time on the last one. Reproduce the fiery battle between Ota and the polar bear.
Curse
Sure.
you, polar bear! I will vanquish you! But if I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall! Like this.
You wouldn't slip head over heels like that. Bust your ass.
Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it! All of it amounts to nothing. What will I do?
I mean, why would you rush? Just keep the defensive posture, because he's got to get to the button thing there to kill Iris.
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
I did not want to use my local storage space for this.
Alright, hang on. Let's save for the 10,000 crashes. Well, first let's take a look at the flowchart. I wanted to see if I was right and the branching paths would have connected. Oh no, they go off up here? What the fuck? There's so many loose ends. I thought these two parts were gonna connect. But no, it goes off somewhere else. Interesting. So we're gonna have to go back and do another branching route before we can then touch on this. There's a whole bunch of stuff left in this game. Alright, let's resave over 4. There's no weird filter over this one, so maybe it won't crash as much. Plus, we're small. So the icy floor, forklift, frozen forklift, ice cutting machine, Iris, heated insulation door. If we open this, this would probably melt the ice, right?
The door.
Jesus, so much time. Let's go inspect something else first. It's like 100 seconds to deal with that shit. Can we inspect the dude?
The ice on the floor is slick.
Why does everything take so much time? 100 seconds a pop? Good lord. The camera's really weird because she's so small. We cannot interact with the bear for some reason. I need something that'll just take 2 seconds. This path is way harder.
Iris is on the platform.
Ears? What?
Tessa's catchphrase.
Yeah, if anything is gonna make her react, it's that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right. Ears.
Head said, pet, A said.
No, not you.
This will probably not help wake Iris.
Oh, I tried. Sorry, Iris. What the ice cutting
A
machine?
machine used for cutting ice.
Turn on. That'd probably not be good. Everything's so 300 seconds to turn this thing on. Should we do it? We'll run out of time. But it'll kill Iris and be a funny game over.
The forklift. The tire is frozen to the floor.
I don't even know what this means. Right? Everything costs so much time. What the hell?
A forklift.
Alright, fuck it. Let's pray.
A forklift.
Let's pray on the other one. I'm gonna reload this checkpoint just so.
A frozen.
My save anyway, so let's just do it.
Please move.
It won't move.
Perhaps I need to power up over a few episodes first.
Maybe. But in any case, it doesn't look related.
Alright, we're gonna be out of time, so let's just fucking turn the thing on and kill her and then reload the save. I just want to see what happens if we do it.
A machine used for cutting. Iris will be cut in two if you turn on the power.
And?
Are you thinking that might be the motivation Ota needs? It may only be a dream, but it could severely damage Ota's mental health.
Oh.
You're right. I didn't think about that. Let's not do that.
Whoops.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Alright, so let's... How do I reload a save? Alright, we'll just do that. That's close enough. Oh, we're gonna have to listen to all the dialogue again, though. That's fine. I just really wanted to see what would happen if we turn it on. It's just the one bear in this timeline, Hex. And yeah, Matt, we technically got shrunk down, but only because of, we're in the Somnium, not like real life.
Iris is on the platform.
I need to do this for the 1 second thing. Well, let's get 2.
Tessa's catchphrase.
Yeah.
All right.
We can get multiple
Ears.
ones here. That'll be useful.
No, not.
This will.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Iris is on the platform.
Throw ice at her? Yeah.
This is an ice cold one.
Just throw it.
Yeah.
No good, huh?
I believe that Ota has to be the hero of this story.
Then he needs a little more motivation.
I just wanted the 2 1 second timies, because we're gonna open the fucking door now and melt the ice. Those little... I'm sure those mirror things will become relevant in a second here. Oh Jesus, the camera, please.
The door.
We had to be careful with the timies. I can't do all the fun dialogue options this time.
It won't open. We need to do something inside the warehouse first.
Better not cost me time the next time I try to do that. It's gonna though, isn't it? Fuck. Then I bet what we have to do is move the forklift that's not frozen. There's so much more difficult in this timeline.
A forklift.
does this mean? Sortie? Okay, push it.
Here we go! No good.
Guess there's nothing we can do.
Cars are meant to be driven, right?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Wasted 30 seconds for this shit?
Date, you've got 5 minutes.
A forklift.
We're not even gonna get through the first mental lock. Why is this one so hard? What the hell is sortie?
What? Sortie?
Yeah, seriously, what?
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed.
I think it's still there.
All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
What happened?
It has reversed in time.
I don't think this ending is acceptable. We're forgetting something.
Right. I had a feeling.
I don't know what we're doing.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Hey chat, you guys have any
A machine used
ideas?
for cutting ice.
Kicking it must be some kind of solution. 200 seconds plus a ×2.
If I kicked it, what if it started moving?
Then we should apologize together.
Don't apologize, that would be bad luck. It is our responsibility, of course, but I will not apologize.
That's maybe not the best attitude.
Never mind, it's just another fuck you.
A machine.
We're gonna have to restart anyway.
I can't do that.
I don't think it would even.
Charge forward, secure the route. So I need to melt this ice somehow.
The ice.
Let's just do some fun options for now, because we're gonna have to restart anyway with 30 seconds left. Slide.
Leave it to me.
Yuri Katsuki?
Eros!
What? That worked?
Good exhibition. That'll score high.
It would have been perfect if I had a tight black bodysuit.
Maybe you can do a Javier Fernandez routine next.
Those who don't fight won't survive!
Why did that work? There is a branching path here too. What?
Damn! He's too strong! It sucks, but this is war after all!
Now we use the forklift.
May the glory of victory be yours!
It's over.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
Escort him to the red shelf. Escort him to the green shelf. Huh? Well, we have to restart anyway. At least now I know what we can do. We talked to Tessa, we grabbed 2 of the things, or the timies, because everything's so expensive in this Somnium. I should save after fast forwarding all that shit. It should still let me fast forward all of these though, I think.
Iris is on the...
Actually, we can do all
Iris is
3
on
of
the
these for good time.
Iris? Hey! Are you okay?
I know you just lost your eye, but maybe.
Tessa!
Guess she's not waking up.
Okay. So now we slide over this, and this cracks it open for some reason.
The ice on the floor.
We'll drop that down to... Well, I bet you there's... We'll do the 1/10 for the slide. 10 seconds isn't too
Leave it
expensive.
to me.
Yuri Katsuki?
Eros!
I don't get this.
Good exhibition. That'll score high.
It would have been perfect if I had a tight black bodysuit.
You can change your appearance on the
You
fly,
can do a
though.
Javier Fernandez routine next.
Those who don't fight.
Alright. Do we take the green pill or the red pill? We're gonna do whichever one I accidentally do. Save again, so if it crashes, I don't have to go through all this shit again. Okay. We're gonna interrogate him after this, aren't we? Plate, 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 oil drum. Iris, which does nothing. What? Yeah, I was looking at these plates earlier. What exactly do they do?
Agent Date, you've got 5
A plate
minutes.
attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over it.
Breathe on it. Punch, wipe off. You take the red pill, you have to do a lot of jumping. Green pill it is, baby! We're getting that super, Luigi's Mansion.
Though it is lying down.
Bill? Bill with what?
War has changed.
What is this all of a sudden?
A cardboard box would suit the mood better.
So war has changed with cardboard boxes and oil drums?
Well, yeah.
Sounds peaceful.
But enough of that. What do we do now?
There's so many references in this game. I love it. Thanks for wasting my time, though. Gonna do a spoopy stream for Halloween? Not sure if I'll be able to. I probably am starting my new job the week of Halloween. Well, technically it's not a new job, my promotion and new responsibilities. Because Halloween's on a Thursday, I believe, right? This is the red shelf we need to get into. I'll try. I might be able to, but I'll probably be busy. I guess we'll see. It also depends on if my new place will have internet or not. Like I'm hoping it will. I'm being relocated to because I'm moving to Chicago.
A plate attached to the shelf.
Well, technically, like suburbs of Chicago. And they're giving me temporary housing so I can just get started with work. But I don't know if they'll have internet. I'll find a new apartment within the fucking week if it doesn't. I would assume it does.
D.
I believe it does have good pizza.
Yeah, D's don't really do it for me. They have to be at least an F.
There is no end to your desire.
Now back to work.
There seems to be nothing here.
Maybe we have to breathe on all of the plates? Let's try that. I mean, I've already loaded, or I've already done a save.
A plate attached to the cold has frost.
Yeah.
But then, something strange happened.
What's happening?
Oh, this is like the golden plate?
Right.
The one I breathed on did nothing?
What is this?
Oh, it's the A. For ASAT. Powers him up. That's his mom's knife.
Tessa! this was another, I would have died already. Next time, he will get me. That's just destiny.
Okay. I don't really know how we would have guided him over to the red shelf.
No! I will fight destiny and win!
So he says.
I'm the one who has to help him.
We have to make Hero of Justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
Now we move the forklift because there's something for it to. Oh, yeah. Probably nothing to do with the wooden box, but maybe it has a cool timing.
Wooden box.
Nope. The forklift moving is the way to go.
A forklift.
Every anime protagonist. Well, his theme song hasn't started playing yet, so I don't know if we can necessarily say that he's going to win yet.
Sortie?
This is Ota. Your role in.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him.
Ota is lousy.
All systems green. Now,
Yeah, it should do stuff with the box this time.
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now!
A weapon. Figured it out, though. What is up with this theme song? This sounds like just like the one
I can't stand. I'm weak.
from Phoenix Wright.
Did he really help Iris like that?
we have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
Oh, can't we just, you know,
Agent Dante, you've got 4 minutes.
not? The last two paths we've taken seem to have just really be like accidents, to be honest. Like the other two were, well, I guess no, all the decisions for branching paths have been kind of like random, like flip a coin, see what happens.
Still down.
Motivate. What did the hourglasses mean? Like it'll use up the rest of my time? Oh, would this be the solution?
A machine used for.
Or when we said turn on? I don't have enough time for it anyway. I guess I do. Alright, fuck it. Let's just do one of the things.
Ota is.
Yeah, what do these hourglasses mean? Why has that not been explained? Let's cheer him on. It seems like he'd like that.
Ota will feel the worth of Iris's peace when he grasps it.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't run away now. I can't sacrifice Tessa. Awaken the soul!
Okay.
There!
Well, he just gets stabbed in real life, so is his dream gonna end with him getting stabbed too? Whoops. Whoops. That's his mother's knife, though. Oh, I wonder if his mom is the killer. Ota A acquired. She even unlocked my hero, but she wouldn't stab her son. But remember, Hex, she has dementia. Or maybe you weren't here when we uncovered it. But she doesn't remember shit. Sometimes she's just doing stuff. But we know she doesn't like Tessa, so maybe she would rip out her fucking eye. don't know why she would kill the
Sorry that I
parents,
had to
though.
get rough with you, kid.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
Why is he out of his gown now?
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
Please be my bad cop. Wait, what? Sorry, this
did
is a stream.
not.
Temper, temper.
Whatever. Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you.
No, she probably wouldn't.
I'm not
But
gonna
it is
beat
a
around the bush. Let me
game.
get right down to it.
So far, we've won every interrogation thing. I bet you we can still do this one, though.
Your
I'm
mother,
really good at these.
Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
Let's save again. But I'm really good at these, is like... It's all the Danganronpa I played. I can win the interrogations. I know the right truth bullets to fire.
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be? That happened at 3 a.m.
She was the polar bear.
She was at home asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely. The evidence is...
The chocolate. Is there fingerprints on it?
Todoroki Man chocolate. This was discovered in the corner of the warehouse. Mayumi Matsushita's fingerprints were found on the package. Mayumi purchased the chocolate yesterday at 10:33 p.m.
I thought Ota died for a second. Well, he got
The
hurt.
purchase was made at an 812 convenience store. The store was located.
I know everything about it. I don't know why I hit look.
The Hodoroki Man chocolate.
The same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the package.
What?
You have a bad poker face, Ota. Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. I'm saying that she was at the scene. And so were you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I am.
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom, even through the costume. And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
Why are you covering for her?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse. But you're hiding that from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not.
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
What is Ota hiding? The knife, I would guess. This one's actually kind of difficult. He's not hiding the chocolate. Streaming equipment's kind of irrelevant to him. So's the fishery. And he's admitted to stealing the cars, so it's gotta be the knife.
The kitchen knife, with a floral pattern.
It's true, man.
Mom, I love you always, is carved on the handle.
Unless you're a killer, then, well. Gotta do what you gotta do, am I right?
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery
Oh,
designs.
the real twist would be it's Ota's dad. He didn't really die of brain cancer or whatever.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
I was in your brain.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because I know how it looks. I thought Mom would get accused, and then she would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want to put her through that. And? Mom never liked Tessa. So maybe, just maybe, Mom hired someone to kill Tessa, and she gave them that kitchen knife.
All coming together. The mama's the fucking mastermind.
I don't know. I thought of it that way. Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, But after I saw that knife, I just lost it.
Which is why he got stabbed, because he saw the knife and freaked in the middle of the fight.
Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris. Because...
Why couldn't Mayumi have kidnapped Iris? Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, she didn't have the vehicle.
2 cars were parked in front of the warehouse. One was the van owned by the Matsushita family. Ota's fingerprints were detected on the driver's seat and steering wheel. Iris's fingerprints were detected on the passenger seat. The other car was a station. Yesterday at 10:33 p.m., Ota stole this station wagon.
How did the chocolate end up in the...
It was parked at the Famisto along Koshu Highway. Ota explained his reasoning for stealing the car. He claims that while someone took off with the van, with Iris still inside. Ota decided to steal the station. Ota searched for the van in his stolen vehicle.
I guess
Our
this doesn't really...
determined that Iris and the van were taken 1 minute before Ota stole the station wagon. This puts the incident occurring at 10:32 p.m.
When did she buy the chocolate? Did it say this again? Maybe we bought the chocolate yesterday at 10:33. And the car... The van was stolen at 10:32, which means she could not have done it. Okay, yeah. So the car, like I thought. And then the streaming equipment, I guess? She wouldn't know how to do the streaming
camera
equipment.
and laptop were discovered in the warehouse. Either could have been left by the criminal, but determining the owner through purchase history will be difficult. No fingerprints were picked up either. Okiura Fishery is a company owned by Mizuki's grandfather. However, the management team changed 17 years ago. It currently has no connections to the Okiura family. And allegedly, Mizuki's grandfather was raised by dolphins.
Thank you for adding that tidbit in.
The polar bear dropped the weapon in Ota's Somnium. It was the floral patterned kitchen knife. On the handle were the words, "Mom, I love you always." Date. From this, we can conclude that the knife...
I know.
I guess it would be the streaming equipment, because she wouldn't have the know-how to do that, right? This seems to be unrelated. Fuck. Not it. Oh,
the
that.
Matsushita's van was stolen from the parking lot of the Famisto while
That's
Iris
right.
was in the
Fuck.
car.
I was overthinking it because I was contributing the cars and the chocolate at the same time. And we'd also just used the chocolate in
That was
interrogation.
yesterday, 10:32 p.m.
Whatever.
1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away, Mayumi bought the Odoroki man chocolate. She entered the 812 about a minute earlier.
Some chocolate sounds good right now.
This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Phew.
However, I can't completely clear her.
What?
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover. I'm gonna head to Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone. Right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
Oh, I'm giving you too long of a leash here, buddy. I wouldn't have sympathy. Fucking bring your mother in for questioning. Throw her in the slammer overnight. See if it softens her up a bit. Hello?
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita.
Do you remember me?
But I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
I finally remembered about the warehouse. I did it. I did everything.
What?
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest, I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch, I took her to the warehouse, and...
I mean, there was a significant gap between the kidnapping at 10 o'clock and the stream at 3 a.m. It's possible.
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
Yes.
Hit her with the bad cop shit.
And the polar bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
You got to the top of Abyss acting like that?
Does her shirt have the word hipster on it? Yeah, I believe so.
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Sounds about right.
What's happening here? Where's Boss? I can't see her in the mirror. Is she covering for Ota?
Well...
You were in the polar bear costume, right? That means you stabbed him.
Yes! I stabbed him. With the knife I brought from home. I wasn't trying to hurt him. He fought me. And then it just...
Excuse me?
My son is under that witch's spell. Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry. I wanted to snap him out of it. I wanted to save him. Because I just hated her so much.
She sounds legit angry there.
Killing her wasn't enough. Because the world needs to see that witch die.
Just a quick question, Mayumi. Do you know anything about online streaming?
I'm not stupid. I might be old, but...
Could you explain it to me?
Huh?
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
I can't explain it in words. It's more like muscle memory. I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all. I picked them out of the garbage.
Oh, sorry, it was bought from a pawn shop.
Which garbage?
I don't remember. It's true, I planned the whole thing.
But why? This is throwing me for a loop. I genuinely don't know why she's randomly confessing to this.
What do you know about the Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
That's right. Both corpses were found with their left eye pulled out. Same as Iris. This leads us to believe that the crimes were all committed by the same person. So this person in the polar bear costume, they are the new Cyclops killer. And you're telling me that person is you?
At least 3 counts of murder?
You killed
2,
Shoko and
actually.
Renju?
I forgot Iris didn't die.
Yes, I killed them.
Why are you confessing to this?
Well, I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember? Do you really think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder. I don't always remember everything. It's not my fault.
Yeah, but it's a costume. It could, you know... Really, there could be like holes in the chest and the head is just fake.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember. It changes.
Date, Mayumi is not lying about that in particular. There are circumstances that might cause selective memory.
Like trauma, adrenaline, things like that, but... Does she maybe feel guilty about her lapse in memory and she thinks that she did it in between her memory lapse?
For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind. This is not uncharacteristic for those suffering from dementia.
Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works? He's just as responsible, using her to steal time and money from vulnerable kids. And I'm sure he was debaucherous and degenerate. That man is the root of all evil. That's why I killed him.
Shoko?
Renju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
But the two divorced 4 years ago.
That doesn't matter. The bonds of matrimony are eternal.
In your opinion?
Yeah, Renju doesn't give a fuck. Renju dropped Mizuki off at Date's house and was like, alright, see ya.
I don't think Renju felt the same way.
I have a company of pretty girls to run.
You are really starting to aggravate me. I answered your questions, so there. I am not lying.
You do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I killed Shoko and Renju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half.
Why wouldn't you just stab her with the knife?
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
You seemed convinced earlier.
I was kidding. I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer! I am!
Right now, we have to rely on hard evidence. The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota...
She may have seen the criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right? Date, sync with her.
This is the 3rd sync this stream. What are you doing to me? My processor can't take it. My graphics card fucking whirring as we speak.
Pewter, we're going to sync with Mayumi Matsushita. Prepare the machine.
He's gonna say something about her dementia, making it very hard to sync with her, and she's only got like 3 minutes.
What happened?
The sync machine isn't operating to capacity. Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Sounds about right. What's your point?
Compatible?
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
How long will it take to fix?
16 hours, at least.
You've got 8.
But that's impossible.
So we can't sync yet, huh?
But we need to, or this investigation is going nowhere.
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner.
With the boss, for a date.
We may be able to find some clues.
Good idea.
Look at Pewter's face. I'll let Boss and Pewter know.
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
But you said 8. Please, you have to give me at least 8.
That Pewter, always so humble. He'll have it done in 6.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy, you know?
Hey! This is a hostile work environment!
Well, that's what you get for fucking betraying me in the other timeline, fucker. Bye-bye. Was Voss gonna be in my passenger seat? The dream.
Why would Mayumi lie?
But that's fine as well. She's also my wife, so might as well.
She is probably protecting someone.
But who?
Ota.
Surely you know by now. There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
So Sejima.
It's Ota.
It has to be.
It's really throwing me off that we're driving in the wrong side of the road here, by the way.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
Impossible.
Why?
Why can't Ota be the culprit? The van stolen at fair show, yet in yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear. Iris had her eye taken out.
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
How so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
Why? This isn't the answer.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it? Perhaps she ordered him to.
Why?
In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
A performance?
For the views.
Iris drove the Matsushita's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately. Then, they prepared the live stream.
Dude, I said this was a cover originally. I backed off. Maybe.
Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it. After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw.
Right, because they're never on the same screen together.
Consider this.
And he still had a knife with
In the
himself.
stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
True. That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
Stay away from Tessa!
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire event. It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes, but this is only a theory.
If it's a performance, though, he wouldn't be guilty of anything if it was consensual eye removal, I guess, right? Remember when Aiba used to charge? For the views.
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list.
Oh, I called that shit.
That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself. It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
I will repeat myself in saying that this is only a theory. It is one of many possibilities.
Oh, Iba and I think just alike. We're perfect.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive.
But why would Iris do it again?
Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
We can't rule anything out.
And if the eye conveniently shows back up and it can get reattached, because it was a perfect removal. Interesting. I don't know if you could put enough anesthetic to make your eye not hurt while being removed.
Ota, why are you...
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her. Why?
Dude, she confessed. I was gonna. Have any thoughts on who the real killer is? I think it's a little too early to say, but I do think the odds are stacking in Iris's the killer court. But with multiple different timelines, it's hard to say. It could be Date. Hey, quit pouting. It's clearly a real-life polar bear, yeah. He's taking his revenge for climate change. Not plucking out humans' eyes.
Okay? How could I be okay? I got stabbed by a serial killer.
Easy, kid. You're gonna open up your stitches.
Hey, you worried about your mom?
Of course I am. That's my mom.
Yeah, kind of a dumb question.
What son wouldn't be worried about his mom? So worried that my stomach is in knots. The surgery was successful, but they told me she isn't out of the ICU yet. When I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes. But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying. So we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying! Mom didn't do it, she's innocent!
But then why did she say she did? That's what's confusing me.
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way!
He's a bad liar.
Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself, or asked you to do it.
You'd do anything
You're kidding
for
me,
her.
Right? Do you really think I would do that?
Iris, check the body temperature.
I was fighting for my life against the criminal.
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
It wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
Ooh.
You.
Them deep cuts. Show me the fucking thermal.
telling you I didn't!
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up.
Seems like really early onset dementia. He's like 24.
Everything is my fault.
Yeah, it's his persona. Is the polar
because
bear.
of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right? People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant accident?
Yeah. We're just barely outside of the restricted area, but...
What is the reason for Japanese culture where they like kneel on cushions in front of these tables to eat instead of like sitting on a table? I mean, there's still stools and chairs and stuff here. So it's like maybe these are these for like foreign guests? Is there some like reason for the culture of kneeling on these like cushions? Because that seems to me like it'd be super uncomfortable.
Because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day.
Some Panda Express sounds really good right now. We keep talking about all this like Chinese food.
And he was a security guard and traffic cop at night. Mom worked as a janitor. They were both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and Idol concert tickets. I had it good. But we were drowning in debt. There's a loan on the house and the diner.
Why do you not sell the house and just live in the diner? Or sell the diner? Well, you probably can't sell the diner, but you could probably sell your house.
Mom and Dad didn't let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up.
Yeah, so I mean, the logical thing here is, because they seem to like sleep in the back room of the diner a lot, just sell the house.
So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but...
You threw it all away to be a weeb.
Right after I started, Dad...
Passed away?
Yeah, he had a heart attack. From overwork. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay. Even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
Because I need to be a full-time weeb now.
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer? Oh, that's a good goal to have.
The little stutter in that voice was like, ooh, the fuck are you doing?
But you really should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
Yeah, you can, I mean, if they're paying for it, might as well use it.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity. I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy.
This conversation would not have gone this way if I told my parents I was dropping out of college. Oh man, just thinking of it. This would not be the response. Do what makes you happy. Obviously, I'm glad I didn't drop out of college. I have a good job now and a good life and everything, but thanks to my parents, It's just funny imagining the conversation if I came home one day and was like, I'm gonna drop out.
You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do
I'd
it.
be like, you what?
And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever. I'll always support you, Ota.
For the waifus. Yeah, I'm dropping out of college so I can stream on YouTube full time.
Yeah, how do you guess?
Because you still don't have a book published, you loser.
It was really just a few texts back and forth. But I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that.
I would have imagined Lemniscate would give him something.
But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once.
Fucking start with visual novels first. Those are easy
I
to
always
write.
give up after the first 5,000 words.
It's an odd stopping point.
To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me. Not long after, I quit college.
Yeah, she went fucking nuts because he quit.
Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally. One day.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Yeah, short stories are a thing. Just publish a bunch of short stories. Fuck it.
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore.
You loser.
Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Imagine being so moody because someone's offering to make you dinner or something.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't fuck with me, Mom. I'll beat you up. Oh, just listen.
Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit.
Hey, at least you know.
I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
Damn it, am I supposed to feel bad for him now because he's realizing stuff?
What's that picture?
We've already looked at this picture numerous times.
Looking at this photo reminds me. One time, when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Aiba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit. But I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Yeah, damn it.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are illogical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
At times. Aiba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be missing something.
Understood.
I bet doesn't think we're missing shit. think we're missing shit. The cold warehouse has been investigated. That's true, it's difficult to discern who did it. I don't really know. Other than maybe Iris and they're covering for her?
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
Oh, we're gonna check the lake for or the ocean for the costume,
I
right?
was, but a thought occurred to me.
Wait, what was the thought? The water, right?
Date, look! A tonguefish on the ocean floor.
What's a tonguefish?
A flat fish, like the sole of a shoe.
You can see all the way down there?
Of course I can. My vision and my looks are my best qualities.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind, I was thinking of the... Oh, maybe it's stuff's hidden in the, hang on. Oh, wait. Fuck, we gotta look at everything outside here first. That's a Tetris reference.
Iba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained, the security cameras at the Famisto parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating the obvious?
Iba, what's in this box?
Your favorite kind of reading material, and a lot of it.
Academic research papers on criminology?
No, the kind that features gratuitous nudity.
Gotta make up some excuse to grab that box.
Hi, I'm Drum Imon.
You say strange things sometimes.
Yeah, the joke's already been made.
Just like my you-know-what.
What is your you-know-what?
It could only be one thing.
Oh, your ego?
No, not my ego.
I kind of knew where we were going, but I wanted to hear all the dialogue exchanges again, because that's the best part of this game. Their interactions are amazing together. Just wish the game was programmed better. Or ported better, I should say, not programmed.
Iba, who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities. Either Iris, or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
How did she get to the warehouse?
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse. But that doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here? She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Of course, a different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning.
Iba connected to the end system server and began her search. She got a result in no time.
Found one hit. A taxi.
Where's that taxi now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
At Lemniscate? Why?
It's the receptionist. It's come full circle.
Unknown, but we should speak with the driver immediately.
Should probably wrap up the stream soon, but it's getting good, man. And there's quite a few people here. So fuck it. We must continue. The mystery remains unsolved. I'll probably stop when it's time to sync again.
Hey, got a minute?
No, I want to talk to the receptionist. Oh, you meant that guy.
Are you talking to moi?
Moi?
Date, now is not the time to be distracted by this old man's diction.
Mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
Moi? I am but a humble taxicab driver.
There we go.
I'm with the police. I have some questions for you.
He's gonna make a run for it.
Sofa King.
Don't. Date, look! An antlion! Yay! Go, antlion!
There's gonna be another high school
High
joke.
stool. It's like a tall seat.
Why are you stating the obvious?
That's half this game.
Oh, have you taken note of the painting?
Don't tell me it's a third fucking name.
It is titled Lions Fishing. Carpe diem.
It's not. Yes.
Huh? I can't hear you.
I walked closer to the receptionist.
Oh, you asked me out before, didn't you? But it's kind of complicated. I told you, I am reptilian.
So what?
But you were just joking, right?
No, I'm serious. I only eat vegetables.
I am fairly sure she means vegetarian.
Oh my god. It's her with the big tits.
What? You gotta come closer. I can't hear you. Well, what can I say, you know? The biz is harsh, schedules are tight. If we shut down for even a day, we'd throw everyone else's schedules off. So they want to avoid that, of course.
Okay, cool, but are we going on a date now or what?
What? You're too far away. I can't hear you.
I walked closer to the breasts.
I can't believe Tessa became a victim too. It's like, seriously, can you not?
The receptionist is the best character in the game.
What if I'm next? Freaks me out.
Don't worry, if you come back to my place, you'd be safe.
Date, could you introduce me to some big, strong man who can protect me?
It's me.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine on your own.
No, I'll totally die.
She sounds so worried.
Ah, this is Magnus Spiel.
How do you know?
Is he here all the time being creepy or some shit?
Featured, anyone can run a pyramid scheme. I believe I'll purchase that on my way home.
That'd be the dream, right? To start a pyramid scheme, get a bunch of idiots involved, make a bunch of money. How cool would that be? Tell me about yourself,
I
Mr.
was
Taxi.
born in Kawago, Saitama.
And why do you talk like that?
I don't know what you mean. I've spoken this way all my life. My parents speak with the same vernacular. I have just finished conveying my client from Tameke Sano's studio. I was informed that the visit here would be brief, and thus I have decided to wait in this lobby.
Weird attire for a taxi driver.
Did you drive this passenger on Sunday night?
Ooh, I did indeed. I remember her well. The old hag.
Rude?
Old hag?
She can't be that old.
I took her on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination was the warehouse district in Ariake.
Why didn't you report this to the police?
Reported?
You don't know about the incident at the cold storage warehouse? It was all over the news.
No, I'm afraid not. Newspapers and television news programs have never been much of an interest to moi.
So what do you do? Just drive people all the time?
I recall it was around 10 in the evening. Near the Kabasaki district, an unassuming restaurant named Matsushita Diner. That's where I picked up the old hag. And as soon as she stepped foot in my conveyance, she was already barking orders at me. Follow that van, hurry! I must admit, I found it rather exciting, just like an old chase film. I, of course, insisted that I be paid up front. We pursued the van for roughly half an hour.
I want to do that someday, just to prank some taxi driver, just hop in a taxi and be like, follow that car!
Suddenly, the van came to a halt at a convenience store.
The Famisto along Koshu, right?
Precisely right. I am surprised you know that. In any case, I knew that the jig would be up if we were seen following the van. So I decided to drive past it. I parked at the 8 store, but 100 yards from there, while waiting for the object of our pursuit to make its next move. The old hag suddenly spoke up. I have to buy something, she declared, then made her way into the 8.
This must be when Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate.
A few minutes later, the old hag finished making her purchases and walked out.
Purchases? She bought more than one thing?
And then, at that very moment, I witnessed the van jet off at great speed down Koshu. I hurried the old hag inside my vehicle, then resumed the chase. We followed them for roughly half an hour more.
I see. If the driver's story is correct, Mayumi did not know that Oto was left behind at the Famisto.
Mayumi thought Ota was in the van the whole time.
Which is why she's covering.
We then arrived at a splendid manor. The van entered the premises through the front gate and disappeared from view. We, of course, could not follow, so we waited outside. I estimate another 10 minutes passed. The front gate opened once again, and the van drove out, and we pursued.
What? Man.
But 30 minutes later, our pursuit was foiled again.
What happened?
The van drove into the restricted Kabasaki district. The old hag, of course, demanded that I follow. But I was not about to risk my license and livelihood. Instead, I parked on the road and waited for the van to drive back the way it came. But of course, we knew it might not take the same road back. In fact, we were not even sure the van would be coming back at all. But the old hag was not keen on giving up, so we began our stakeout.
How much is this guy getting paid to just be like, alright, let's fucking keep doing this? I mean, I guess I'd kind of keep doing that for free too. If I was a taxi driver, it'd be fun.
About 45 minutes later, the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on Monday.
How do you remember the time so well?
Well, you see, I always keep my radio dial on the same station.
Or the fare meter.
I remember precisely which programs were playing during this endeavor. Thus, I can approximate the time.
I see. Please continue.
At 12:25 a.m., the old hag's tenacious gamble paid dividends. The van returned down the same street. And thus, we again made pursuit. I kept considerable distance. We had come so far, I did not want to get caught now. But my caution backfired.
I like this guy's voice now. It's grown on me. It's a good storytelling voice.
I lost sight of the van in the Ariake warehouses. Without so much as a thank you, the old hag popped open the door and took off toward the warehouses. I waited for some time, but the old hag did not return. The goose was cooked at this point, so I made the decision to return home. I am glad I had the foresight to ask for payment in advance.
I can't talk to the receptionist anymore.
I follow your story. I have one more question. Where is this manor the van stopped at?
Oh, every taxi driver in the city knows that residence.
So Sajima.
It is the personal home of Congressman So Sajima.
Sajima? Why did the van go to So's house?
We need to speak with him immediately.
So what, he can tell us to fuck off again? We're on a roll now, we gotta keep going. I should really probably wrap it up, but fuck it. Here we are. Dude, we're gonna get shot on sight.
There's no one here.
Indeed.
I don't see So or his bodyguards.
I do not detect them either.
Let's go inside.
That's risky. Oh, I thought we were gonna, like, watch Date into.
Hey, Aiba. Do you smell something funny?
You are aware that I do not possess the sense of smell, correct?
Oh, right.
Is there a bomb here? It's so silent. There is going to be something that explodes or...
There's something strange about this vase. Ugh.
What is it?
This is definitely where the smell is coming from.
It's a dead body.
Is there something inside?
Maybe, but the opening is covered by a metal plate.
The lid is fixed with a bolt. It will not open easily.
Yeah.
Then, as is standard procedure...
Break the vase! Oh, or X-ray it, yeah. Why would you leave this in your house if it smells like this?
What the?
Date, destroy the vase!
Got it.
Where was... we didn't have probable cause. We'll lose this in evidence. Oh, it's Sosajima. Not who I was expecting.
Sosajima?
What a twist. I can't believe we just shot it. Instead of, like, taking something to it, but whatever. He also doesn't have an eye. Why was it cut
That
up,
is
though?
the head of Sosajima.
Left eye is hollowed out.
This is most likely a crime committed by the new Cyclops killer.
Where is he?
Do you have an estimated time of death?
Today, sometime between 11 a.m. and noon.
Why does it smell so bad already? I mean, I guess the smell of blood.
That's about when I was talking to Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Oh, Ota has a witness. The mother also now cleared as well.
At that time, Mayumi was in police custody and Iris was in the ICU of Central Hospital.
Well, there goes all of our suspects.
They have not moved.
That means Ota, Mayumi, and Iris couldn't possibly have committed the crime.
Well, who's fucking left? Boss?
Assuming that this is the work of a single killer, those three can be eliminated from the list of suspects.
Computer's working on the machine, so it's... Boss.
Ota, Mayumi, and Iris are not the new Cyclops killer.
Right.
Right?
By the way, why is there no one in the mansion? No bodyguards, no housekeepers.
I do not know.
Does So have family?
Sosajima's wife died in labor 30 years ago, giving birth to their son. Their son is currently living abroad.
So lived here alone?
Do you find that suspicious?
No, just...
A big house to be alone at.
Date, a call from Pewter.
Connect me.
Date, the sync machine is up and running. You can sync with Mayumi now.
Oh, thanks, Pewter. But there are more pressing matters now.
Did something happen?
Yeah, I found Sosajima's body.
Moma becomes a suspect. That's true. I think it'd be too cliched for it to be Moma. It could also be Hitomi. She's been seen talking with Sosajima before, but that would be weird. Maybe... Yeah, if we think back to the sink with Iris, where she was making out with some older guy, maybe Hitomi figured it out, but then why would she kill the parents of Mizuki? Maybe mad that they were abandoned? No, it doesn't seem likely.
With the left eye hollowed out.
What?
I'm at the Sajima household. Send the investigation team over.
Why so?
I can answer your questions when I get back to Abyss.
Got it.
Date, what is your plan? Wait until crime scene investigation arrives?
Yeah, Tomi knew Renju, that's, yeah, but I don't know if that really, there's no motive for that. You don't always need motive.
No, there's something I need to do. If that taxi driver was telling the truth, Mayumi was at the warehouse yesterday. And we know the chocolate we found at the scene was hers. Maybe she saw something. Maybe she knows something we don't. Some kind of clue or information about the culprit.
Then...
Yeah, we're gonna sync with Mayumi.
Not this stream, we're not. We've done enough syncs for one stream. We'll do the conversations leading up to it, and then we will. Oh, never mind.
A large-scale investigation of Sosejima has already begun. At this very moment, the media is already swarming outside the building.
Really? Doesn't matter. The sync is what's important. If we sync into Mayumi's brain, that might help us find the real culprit.
I understand. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Then, let's begin.
I think we should consider Mama. I can't agree. I don't think it's him. Could even be Date, and we're having some memory lapse or some medication issue. Because Aiba keeps mentioning the medication, and it's just kind of dropped off from that. It could be Date. That would be a twist.
Where is
I feel like a game like this has a fucking big twist. Or Boss. Could be it. Hitomi would be kind of a twist too. I don't think it's her though. It doesn't seem likely. Date could just go off his meds. We can't rule out Pewter.
Oh, silly
We actually can rule
This is my house.
rule out Pewter because Pewter's working on the sync machine during the time of Sosejima's death. That's why it's working now, because it was not working previously.
Huh? What happened to me?
Oh, I knew her brain was gonna have some weird issues because of the dementia. So when we went into her dream world, it'd be like. Bloop.
This is Matsushita Diner, though it looks odd. Likely an effect of the dementia.
There's another orange filter, so incoming game crashes nonstop.
Then we need to help remind her.
Do you think such a thing can be done?
This diner means everything to Mayumi. If we do what we did last time and reproduce the actions from Mayumi's memories, we could help her remember everything.
Is this what you call your intuition?
Told you it was useful.
I was like really mad about the human intuition thing. She's like, no, be logical.
Well, if we must. Somnium scan! Activate!
Not a lot of places to move in the diner. She shouldn't have too many mental locks with dementia. Should be a 3-1. Probably not gonna be though. Because the mental locks in this timeline have been pretty hard. They're just all overlapping. 5? Interesting. Alright. This is gonna be the place where we wrap up for the stream. I may stream again this weekend, not sure yet. Haven't decided on the next stream. Very busy coming up for the next like 2 weeks, so it'll be difficult to stream, but I'll try to get a couple more in like this weekend or something. But I might have to also, because I'm going to be so busy, just record a bunch of videos. So there's still stuff coming out on the channel. Who knows? I haven't decided yet. There's plenty of options. It'll all depend on what my schedule is going to be like in the next couple days, once a couple more details get ironed out, like when I'm moving and all that kind of stuff from my promotion and new role. But there will still be content. Don't you worry about that. Thanks for watching the stream today, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it so far. Things are popping off. We got a lot of different things to consider, different timelines. We got to figure out how these all come together. But in the meantime, you can hit that bell button to be notified of when I stream again. Because it'll give you a notification on like your phone or your desktop browser. I'm going live with Somnium Files. You can also subscribe if you aren't already. You probably are, though. Like, share, do all that cool stuff. Leave comments, of course, obviously. Let's hear some theories, some discussion in the comments. That'd be cool. I want to hear what other people are thinking. Who do they think is a possible suspect? Hex is going with Moma. Personally, I'm leaning more towards Boss or Date right now. But Moma cannot be ruled out yet. It's true. In one of the timelines, he could possibly be a killer or associated with it for sure. There's a good chance he's involved. It's weird that this sort of part of the flowchart is branching out downwards more, whereas this one curved back up and is like circling. So these are weird dead ends here. I wonder if there's going to be more to the flowchart where it's going to go off screen in some way. Interesting. Also, feel free to join the Discord. Hex was talking about dropping some Pokemon links in there. See you, Quartz. We can talk about the new Pokemon Sword and Shield game coming out soon. I intend to buy it. Maybe I'll even stream it too, if we're done with this game by then. We should be, though. I can't imagine this is that much longer. I was guessing around 10 parts or so. But yeah. So, links in the description for Discord. You can also follow me on Twitter where I tweet if I'm streaming and stuff sometimes. That's about all I have for you guys. I'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Have a wonderful day.